Good evening, Raul.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm very good. How about you?
Okay, good. Thanks for asking. We also have Fatima. Good evening.
Evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, then Francisco Hernandez. Good evening.
Sure. How are you?
Good. What about you?
So.
You're good or
So.
not so good? Okay.
Not good nor bad. Between.
Okay, Nelson. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Okay, good to hear that. Saul. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I am great, and you?
Good. Thanks for asking.
All right,
Next
teacher.
person, Jocelyn Solórzano. No, but it's not Jocelyn.
Voy a editarlo porque me
Ángel,
metí en
right?
la computadora de mi esposa, sí.
Okay, how are you, Ángel?
I am very good. Thanks for asking.
Okay, good to hear that. Fatima was already there. Helen, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, good to hear that. Stephanie Sagastume, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thanks for asking. Xiomara, good evening. Xiomara? Well, let's see. Crisia, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
I am good.
Yeah, okay, good to hear that. We have Eliezer, but he's sick. Let's see. Catherine Alvarado, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thanks for asking. William, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I am fine, and you?
Good, thanks for asking. Let's see. Daisy, good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm good, teacher.
Okay, good to hear that. Angie, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking.
Okay. Jose Sandoval, good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, fine. And you?
Good, thanks for asking. Sarah, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Okay, good, thanks for asking. Victor Garcia, good evening.
Hello, good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I am fine. And you? How's it
Good,
going?
thanks. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Then Ubaldo, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, and the last one is Catherine Carrillo. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
I am fine.
Okay, so Catherine Carrillo, you will read the introduction for today and the agenda.
November 1st, 2023. Welcome to your English class. Teacher Juan Lima.
Exactly. Now, the agenda.
Agenda for today. Game. So, 2. Exercises and speaking activity.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So this is what we are going to have today. First, we are going to play a game or a warm-up. Then we will see how to use so and to express agreement. Some exercises about it, and at the end, speaking activity. So let's start with the first activity. And we are going to have two people. First one is going to be Helen and Nelson. So Helen will ask Nelson a question, and Nelson, you have to answer. Just a second. Okay, Helen.
I like coffee. What about you?
I like so much.
Yeah, okay. Number 2, Jose Sandoval, ask Fatima.
I am happy. What about you?
I'm sorry, Fatima?
I'm happy too.
I'm happy too. Okay. Now, Angel, ask Catherine Alvarado.
Catherine, I would like to travel around the world.
Oops,
What about you?
Me too.
Me too. Okay. Next person. Raul, ask Francisco.
I practiced English yesterday. What about you?
I'm practicing too.
Okay. Thank you. And let's see. Crisia.
I will pass this level. What about you?
Saul?
Yes, teacher. I participate.
Yeah, she asked you. I will pass this level. What about you?
I like too much.
She's telling you, I will pass this level. What about you?
I don't know, teacher. Me hacen tanto, no sé qué decir.
Will you pass the level or not?
Yes.
Okay, so I will pass this level. What about you? And you?
I will too.
I will too.
Ah, I will too. Okay, thank you. Now let's see. Zara, you will ask Angie question number 1.
Okay, Angie, I like coffee. What about you?
I don't like the coffee.
Okay, good job. Next one, Douglas, ask William.
The second sentence.
Douglas?
Yes, the second question.
Okay, I am happy. What about you?
I am happy too.
Excellent. Ubaldo, ask Victor, number 3.
Good night.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. I'm sorry. Good evening.
Okay. I would like to travel around the world. What about you?
Me too.
Me too. Okay. Now, Daisy, you will ask Gabriela, the next one.
I practiced English yesterday. What about
English.
you? I practiced English yesterday. What about you?
I practiced too.
Okay, good job. Next one. Sophia, ask Diana Hill.
I will pass this level. What about you?
Turn on your microphone, Diana.
I pass level me too.
I'll pass the level 2. Okay, good. So normally to these questions we say, me too, me too, me too. Yes? I like coffee. What about you? Me too. Or I am happy. What about you? Me too. I would like to travel around the world. What about you? Me too. I practiced English yesterday. What about you? Oh, me too. I will pass this level. What about you? Me too. Yes? So, me too is the common way we answer these questions. But today, we will see the objective. Susana, can you read the objective, please?
Objective. To express agreement.
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 Okay, so today you will express agreement. Yes? If you have the same opinion with the other person. Yes? So, here when you say, I will pass too, or when you say, I like coffee too, or I am happy too, or me too. Yes? Or I practice too. So you expressed agreement with a person. But to do it, we have more forms, more options. Not only me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. We have another option that is more formal, but we need to pay attention to. Here we have a conversation, and in this conversation we have Mary and Laura. I repeat, Mary and Laura. Mary will say something, and Laura will agree. Yes? Let's see, Sophia. You will be Mary, and Fatima is going to be Laura with so, and Laura with to.
Okay. I like ice cream.
So do I.
Mhm.
And I do too.
Excellent. So, I like ice cream. Me too. So, another option is, so do I, or I do too. Number 2, continue.
I am a teacher.
So am I. I am too.
Excellent. I am a teacher. So am I. I am too. Good. Number 3.
I am learning Chinese.
So am I. I am too.
Next.
I went to the cinema yesterday.
So did I. I did too.
Next.
I was in Mexico last year.
So was I. I was too.
I have eaten chocolate.
So have I. I have too.
I will be at home later.
So will I. I will too.
I would like to eat pizza.
So will I. I go too.
I can speak Chinese.
So can I. I can too.
Okay. So, you have 2 options. You can use so, or you can use to. Yes? They have the same meaning, but let's see the difference. Nelson. The first sentence is in the present, past, or future?
In the present.
In the present. What is the auxiliary that you use in the present, in simple present?
Do.
Excellent.
I don't see the picture.
I'm sorry?
I can see the picture.
Are you using a cell phone or a computer?
A tablet.
Maybe
iPad.
if you swipe to the left or to the right, maybe you can see it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Okay, so in simple present, as Nelson said, the auxiliary is do. So for all the things in simple present, we need to use do. Yes, and do. Now, let's see the position. Jose Sandoval. When you use so is at the beginning or at the end?
At the end.
Mm,
Sorry, at the beginning. So is
at the beginning. So is at the beginning. And the subject is at the beginning or at the end?
At the end.
Excellent. You see, at the end. When you say to is at the beginning or at the end?
At the beginning. Oh, sorry, at the a lot.
At the end.
At the end, yes, sorry.
Okay. And the subject is at the beginning or at the end?
At the beginning.
Exactly. So that is a difference. So at the beginning, to at the end. And obviously the position of the subject is different. Now let's see the second one, Catherine Alvarado. What auxiliary are you using in the second example? Do or am?
Am.
Exactly. And the sentence is in the present, the past, or the future?
Present.
In the present. In the present, or in the future, in the present.
In the
Okay.
in the present. Sorry.
Okay. And when you say I am a teacher, do you have an action or no action, Catherine?
An action. No, an action.
No action. So with no actions, we don't say do. We say am. If you have the verb be, use the verb be. Yes? If you have a verb that is not the verb be, use do. Yes? Same thing over here. This comma is not needed. It's only I am to. Zera, number 3. I'm learning Chinese is in the present, present continuous, past, future, present perfect. What is it?
Perfect continuous.
Present continuous. Okay. What is the auxiliary in present continuous?
ing.
No, what is the auxiliary?
Verb to be.
The verb to be. This is the auxiliary. Yeah. So, what do you use when you express agreement? Zara?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What do you use when you express agreement in present continuous? What is the auxiliary that you use?
I am.
The verb be am.
The verb be.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
So the verb be is the one that you use in present continuous as an auxiliary. Next one. Catherine Carrillo. I went to the cinema yesterday. Is this present, past, future, present perfect? What is it?
Past simple. Simple past perfect.
Exactly. This is in the past. So what is the auxiliary in the past?
Did.
Excellent. So we use did. The two options. So did I or I did too. Next one, Saul. I was in Mexico last year. What is it? Present, past, or future?
Future. Excuse me, past.
Exactly. Last year I
Yes.
was. Yes, past. So, do you have an action or no action?
Action.
What is the action?
No action.
No action. No play, go, study, swim, dance.
Yes.
Yes, no action. So when you don't have action, what do you need?
Was.
The verb be. In this case, was because it is the past. But if it is the present, the verb be in the present. Next one. Sophia, I have eaten chocolate. What is that? Present, present continuous, present perfect, future, past. What is it?
Past.
It's indicating the past, but the structure is not the past. What is it, guys?
Present.
Present perfect, exactly. Present perfect. Yes, present perfect. So what is the auxiliary in present perfect?
Have.
Exactly. So you use have in present perfect. Next one. Douglas, I will be at home later. What are you using? Present, past, future, present continuous,
Future.
future. What is the auxiliary in the future?
Will.
Will. So you use will. Yes. Next one. Crisia, I would like to eat pizza. What is the auxiliary that you're using?
Would.
Would. So if you have would, you use would. Yes. Next one. Fatima, when you say I can speak Chinese, what is the auxiliary or modal that you're using?
Can.
Can. So you use can or auxiliary or modal. Yes. And the meaning is like if you say me too, me too, me too. I like ice cream. Me too, me too. Or so do I. I do too. But if you say I am, so am I. I am too. One of the two options as you prefer because they have the same meaning. I am, you have the verb be, the verb be. I went, past, auxiliary in the past. I was, the verb be, the verb be. I have eaten, I have stolen, I have taken. So have. I will, so will. I would, so would. I can, so can. Yes? Now let's see if you got this. Jose Sandoval, I will tell you an idea and you have to express agreement using so and to. Easy. I will buy a new house. What about you, Jose?
Mm, so will I? So will I?
So will
Or
I?
will
This is one option. Another option?
I will too.
Excellent. So will I or I will too. Next one. Raul. I drank coffee last weekend. What about you?
So, so, mm,
Did I?
the,
Let's
it's a
analyze.
past, it's a past tense, yes.
It's in
It's
past.
past
So
tense,
what is
it's
the
past.
auxiliary in the
So,
past?
so, did I?
Did. Yes. And the other option?
I did too.
Excellent. If the sentence is in the past, you use the
You
auxiliary in the
use
past.
did, auxiliary, did.
Okay, next one. Angel.
Yeah.
I work every day.
So I am.
Do you have the verb be in the
So
sentence?
am I.
Do you have the verb be in the sentence?
Do I?
So
Do.
yes.
Okay, Angel, do you have the verb be in this sentence or not?
So do I.
No. Listen, Angel. Are you using the verb be in this example? Are you using the verb be am, is, are?
No, my
No,
work
right?
every day
So
is.
you cannot use the verb be in this part. The verb be is only when you have the verb be in the sentence.
No.
Yes? So what is the correct one?
So am I.
Listen again, Angel. Am, the verb be, is only when you have the verb be in the sentence. In this case, you don't have the verb be. What do you need, am or do?
Do because
Do.
It's an action.
he's not using the verb to be. Only
Exactly. You're not
It's an
saying I
action.
am, I am, I
I
am.
would
No,
have.
you say I work. Yes. So do I. If you have an action, do. No am. Am is like in the example number 2, Angel. I am a teacher.
Yeah.
So am I? Because you're saying I am. Here you don't
Okay.
say I am,
Yes.
I work. Okay, what is your option?
I do too.
Excellent, I do too. Next one. Let's see. Catherine Carrillo. I have cleaned my house. I have cleaned my house. What about you?
So have I,
Excellent. Or?
or I have to.
Exact. Next one. Francisco. I have a car. What about you?
So am I?
Are you using am, the verb be, in this example?
No, not.
So you cannot say the verb be in this example.
So have I?
What is
No,
this?
but
Simple
it's
present or present perfect?
it's simple present.
Simple present. What is the auxiliary in simple present?
So do I?
Excellent. Or?
I do too.
Excellent. Yes. This is present perfect. Have cleaned, have stolen, have taken. This is present. So do. Next one, Diana Hill. I can dance. What about you?
So can I? So can I?
Or?
Or I can too.
I can too. Yes. Next one, Louis.
Yes, teacher.
I would like to live in Spain. What about you? So
I would like
what is the auxiliary, Luis, that you're using in this example? Luis, in this example,
like
what is the
like
auxiliary, like or would?
would
Would is the auxiliary. What is like, auxiliary or verb? Luis? What is like, auxiliary or verb?
is
Would is the auxiliary. So what is like?
like is verb.
Is a verb. So you cannot use verbs in this space. We are using only auxiliaries. Yes, only auxiliaries. I will buy. So will. Auxiliary will. I drank in the past. The auxiliary in the past did. I work. Present. Auxiliary in the present do. I have cleaned. Auxiliary in the present perfect have. I have a car. This is present. Auxiliary in the present do. I can dance. Auxiliary can, so can. In your case, I would like to live in Spain.
So would
So would.
I
Excellent. Or another option is
I
auxiliary.
I would like
Auxiliary. Only auxiliary, no sentences. I
I
would.
would I would uh, I would too.
I would too. Simple. So would I would too. So can I can too. So do I do too. So have I have too. So do I do too. So did I did too. So will I will too. Yes? This is similar to me too. Me too. Yes? I have a car. Me too. Or I live in San Salvador. Me too. Yes? I speak Portuguese. Me too. So, me too is very common and basic. But this is a little bit more advanced and more formal. But you need to pay attention to the auxiliary. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now let's see some other examples. But this time, examples when we have other people, not only me too, but other people. Let's see, Catherine Alvarado. You will be the person A, and Sarah will be the person B.
I am happy.
So I am.
So I am or so am I?
So I'm. So I'm. I.
So am I.
Sorry.
So when Sarah says, so am I, it's similar to what, Sarah?
It's similar to say I am happy too.
Exactly. It's similar to I am happy too. Or the reduction, Sarah?
I am.
I am too.
I am too.
Excellent. Continue, number 2.
You are making a noise.
Sarah.
So are you?
Okay, when you say, hey, you are making noise. So are you. You too. You too. So are you. This is similar to?
Similar, like you are making a noise too.
Exactly. So if your friend tells you, you are making noise. So you are making noise too. Or so are you. Next.
I need more money.
So I do.
So I do or so do I?
So do I. So do I.
And what is the meaning?
I need more money too.
I need more money too. Next.
Still likes pizza.
So does Mary.
Oh, so does Mary. This is similar to say?
Mary likes pizza too.
Mary likes pizza too. So we use does for Mary. If it is I, do. Mary does. Yes. Continue.
I was tired this morning.
So was I.
Similar to?
I was tired too.
Exactly. Next.
We were late.
So were they.
Similar to?
They were late too.
Excellent. Next.
I watched a movie last night.
So did I. I watched a movie too.
She can play the guitar.
Guitar.
So can I. I can play the guitar too.
The guitar.
The guitar.
Next.
We could see the stars.
So could I. I could see the stars too.
Next.
He will win an award.
An award.
An award.
So will I. I will win an award too.
An award too.
An award. I will win an award too.
I would like a cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee.
A cup of coffee.
So will I. I would like a cup of too.
He should study more.
So should I. I should study more too.
They have finished early.
So have I. I have finished early too.
He had eaten too much.
So had I had eaten too much too.
Excellent. So, for not saying I am happy too, reduction, shh, so am I. You are making a noise too, reduction, so are you. I need more money too, so do I. Mary likes pizza too, so does Mary. I was tired too, so was I. Yes, so we have a short form to avoid a long sentence. Now, let's pay attention only to two things. Catherine Carrillo. When you use the verb be, what is the auxiliary that you use? The verb be. Yes, because maybe you have he, so is he, not necessarily am. Yes, but the verb be. If in the sentence you have the verb be, you use the verb be. Number two, what is the auxiliary that you're using?
Are.
Okay, the verb be. The verb be, right? This is the auxiliary, the verb be. So what are you using to express agreement?
Are.
The verb be, because maybe the subject is she and you're not going to say are. You will use is. So this is the verb be. Next one. What is the auxiliary?
And simple present.
We don't have auxiliary in this case because it is simple present. So for simple present, what is the auxiliary?
Do.
Okay, so this is what you need to pay attention to. in simple present, we need the auxiliary do or the auxiliary
Does.
does, depending on the subject. Yes? Next one.
Past continue.
Is this past continuous or simple past?
Past continue.
Do you have
In this
ing?
case?
Do you have a verb with ing?
Are. Now is simple past.
Simple past. So are you using the verb be?
Was.
Exactly, the verb be. So you use the verb be. Yes? Verb be in a sentence, verb be when you express agreement. Next one. Are
Simple
you
past.
simple past?
No.
Yes, simple past. Simple past. And the verb be. So you use the verb be in the past. Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
Simple past.
Simple past. Do you have an auxiliary?
No.
No, but we need the auxiliary in the past. What is the auxiliary in the past?
Did.
Excellent. So only in simple present, in simple past, you don't have the auxiliary in the sentence, but you need to use it when you express the agreement. The auxiliary in the past did, the auxiliary in the present do or does. Next one. What is the model or the auxiliary that you're using?
Can.
Can. So what do we use when we express agreement?
Can.
Can. What is the next auxiliary?
Could.
Could. So what is the auxiliary that we use?
Could.
Next.
Future.
Future. What is the auxiliary?
Will.
Will. So we use
Will.
will. What is the next auxiliary?
Would.
Okay. What do you use?
Would.
Excellent. What is the next auxiliary or model?
Should.
What do you use?
Should.
What is the next auxiliary? Catherine Alvarado, what is the auxiliary?
Have.
Have. So what is the auxiliary that you use when you express agreement? Have. Yes. And the last one, what is the auxiliary, Catherine Carrillo?
Have.
And what is the auxiliary that you use?
Have.
Excellent. So you use the same. Had, have, should, would, will, could, can. Yes. The verb be, the verb be. But the exceptions are the present and the past. The same. Yes. Now, let's see only one little thing. This is going to be for Sarah. When your partner said, I like to drink coffee, how do you express agreement?
So A.
So?
So A.
So am I. Do
So
you
am
have
I.
do you have the verb be in this sentence?
No.
Okay, so you cannot use the verb be. The verb
So
be
do.
is only when you have the verb be in the sentence.
Okay.
So what
So
is the
do
correct one?
I.
Excellent. This is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is another option? So do I, or with two?
I do too.
I do too. So
I
these
do
are the
too.
two options. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see next
Yeah.
one. Raúl, I ate pizza last night, or last weekend, or last month, or last year.
So did I?
So did I. Or another option is
I did. I did too.
I did too. The two options are correct. Angel, next one. I am in my house.
So am I.
So am I. In this case, you can use am because you have am in the sentence. You have the
Yes.
verb be, you can use the verb be. What is the other option?
I am too.
I am too. Thank you.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, I have a question.
Mhm.
Why, well, we use did because the verb, the sentences is in past. In this case, I had pizza last night.
Yes.
And so we use did. And the sentence in present use still do I.
Exactly.
Okay.
In the present, you use do. In the past, do or does.
Do
Because
or does, yes.
if the subject is she, you say does.
Yes.
And in the past, you use did.
And the subject is she or he.
Did.
This, okay.
Did is the same auxiliary for all the subjects in the past.
Okay. Thank
The
you,
only
teacher.
difference is the verb be. If you have the verb be, use the verb be, not do.
Okay.
Yes?
Thank you.
Okay. Next one. Nelson. I was sick yesterday.
So was I.
Excellent. So was I. Another option?
I was too.
I was too. Next one. Diana Gonzalez. I will have a party.
We are for a party. So I.
Excellent. Or?
So we too. We too.
Repeat it.
So will too.
With
No.
to, we don't use so.
Okay.
Because they are the same.
Sorry. I will too.
I will too.
Okay.
Yes. Good job. So this is how you express agreement. But imagine that you don't like to drink coffee. Who doesn't like to drink coffee here? Raise your hand if you don't like to drink coffee. Angie?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I like to drink coffee. What about you, Angie?
So I don't.
So you will say, I don't.
So I don't like. Oh, I don't.
In this case, you only say, I don't. Yes? Or maybe you can say, really? I don't. I can tell you, hey, Angie, I like to drink coffee. What about you? Really? I don't.
Really, I don't.
So I don't is the reduction of I don't like to drink coffee.
I don't like to drink coffee. I don't. Okay.
Yes, this is the short form. Really? I don't. Finished. Yes?
I don't.
Now, Diana, Hill, I ate pizza last month. What would be the negative form?
Really, I didn't.
Excellent. Hey, I ate pizza last month. Really? I didn't because I didn't have money. Yeah. Good. Jose
Teacher,
Sandoval. Yes?
for negative, we don't can use so or to. When
We
the
only
statement is in negative
exactly. We only use
for
the
positive
auxiliary.
statement.
Exactly. Auxiliary in negative.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Next one. No problem. Jose.
Okay, teacher.
I am in my house.
Really, so am I.
So am I is positive, but we need the negative.
So am not I.
We are not using so.
I. Yeah. I am.
I am.
I am not. I am
I
not.
am
Not,
not.
not.
Exactly. I am not. Really? I am not. Hey, I am in my house. What about you? I am not. Yes, which means I
Yes.
am not in my house. Okay, next
Yes.
one. Luis, I was sick yesterday. So was I, and I was too is agreement. The opposite is
Yes, teacher.
yes, what? What is the opposite?
Uh,
I like, I don't. I ate, I didn't. I am not. I was,
I was, teacher.
I was. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Sarah, positive or negative?
Negative. I wasn't.
I wasn't,
I
or I was
wasn't.
not. Exactly. Yes,
Or was not.
good. I was sick yesterday. Really? I wasn't. I wasn't sick. Next one, and the last one, Francisco. I will have a party.
I will not.
I will not. Or the contraction?
I won't.
I'm sorry?
Want.
I
Want.
won't. Yes. Will not, or the contraction, won't. Yes. So these are the options. I like to drink coffee. So do I. Or I do too. And the opposite. Really? I don't. And I ate pizza last month. So did I. Or I did too. Or really? I didn't. I am in my house. So am I. Or I am too. Or you can say, really? I am not. I was sick yesterday. So was I. Or I was too. Or really? I wasn't. I will have a
Teacher,
party. So will I. I will too. Or really? I won't. Yes, Nelson?
sorry. But really, if necessary, always, or if not necessary?
It's not necessary. Just to have expression,
For
yes.
emphasis.
To emphasize, exactly.
Okay, for emphasize. Okay,
You can
thank you.
only say, I don't.
I don't. Or I
Or
didn't.
I didn't.
Wasn't.
I'm not. I wasn't. I
Okay.
won't. But
Thank you, teacher.
to have more interaction, really?
Okay.
I don't.
Thank you.
No problem. Now that you got this, let's move on to the next part. Catherine Alvarado, can you read instructions, please?
Express agreement using so or to and the correct auxiliary.
Exactly. So in this part, you have space. You have the subject is I. In the number 2 is I. In the number 3 is Mike. In the number 4, I. In the number 5, we. In the number 6, I. 7, I. 8, I. 9, she. And 10, I. So you need to use the correct agreement using so or to, one option, and the correct auxiliary, if it is do or does or did or will or the verb be, I don't know. I like coffee, and here you have I what? I so, or I do so, or I do too. So you choose the correct agreement. Yes? Take a picture of this, send it to the WhatsApp group, and let's work in pairs. Let's see if you got this. Anna, are you going to work in pairs or individually?
In pairs.
Excellent. In the agreement, you need to choose a subject or the subject that you have at the beginning and at the end.
They use subject and auxiliary.
Exactly. You need to use the subject that is in the example. Yes. You only need to put the auxiliary and so or to in the correct position. Because remember that when you say to, the position is different. And when you say so, the position is different too. Just for you to remember, here you have when you use so, the subject is at the end. When you say to, the subject is at the beginning. And the auxiliary is always in the middle. Yes? So take a picture of this. Maybe someone can send it to the WhatsApp group. You will have exactly 10 minutes to do it. You can enter right now. Enter that.
Hello.
Gabriela,
Hello. Ok. Quiero ver. No puedo compartir porque no tengo compu. Yo tampoco.
you can share a screen by using your cell phone.
Por acá está lloviendo bastante, teacher, y la
Speak
señal es mala.
English. Speak English.
Ah, I don't know how can I say it. Here
Okay.
is raining a lot.
Exactly. You see, you can say. Okay, now I will share a screen so that you can see.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem.
Teacher. And first, I like coffee. I am too. Okay, the second,
Is
my
it
friend,
correct? Is it correct, Gabriela? I am too.
I think is I do too.
I do. Crisia, do you have the verb be in the
Ah,
sentence?
yes, I do too. Yes, yes, yes. I
Ah,
do too.
okay. Number two,
The number two, my friends play tennis. So do I.
what do you think, Crisia?
Does.
Does. What is the subject?
No, yes, friends, plural. So
No, no, no.
the
The auxiliary is according to the subject in the agreement. What is the subject in the agreement?
friends.
In the agreement, not in the sentence. In the agreement. This is agreement. I do too, so do I. That is agreement. In the agreement, what is the subject? Friends or I?
I
I. So what is the auxiliary for I? Does or do?
do.
Okay, so do is correct. So do I. Number 3.
My goes to.
Stephanie goes to school. Mike? Christian? Gabriela?
Maybe Mike does too.
Mike does too. Yes. What is the auxiliary, Christian? Goes or does?
Goes.
Is goes an auxiliary?
Yeah, it's a verb.
Goes a verb.
Is does because it's Stephanie. Is she
Does is not
Mike?
for, okay, does is for Mike,
So
not for Stefan. Yes, Mike. I. Number 4.
I will study another language. I will too.
What do you think, Karina? What do you think?
It's correct.
Exactly. Next one.
They are eating tacos. So do we.
What do you think, Christian? So do we.
No, teacher, is
Is
so are
to
we.
be.
The verb to be. So are we.
So are.
Exactly. Next one.
They shall buy
They
more things.
should.
They should buy more things. I should do.
Excellent. Next one.
I went to the park yesterday. So did I.
Is it correct, Christian?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Next one.
I would like a sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sandwich. I would do.
What do you think, Gabriela? Is it correct?
Yes.
Next one.
I can dance very well. She can too.
What do you think, Christian?
It's correct.
Yeah, okay. And the last one.
They can ride a bike. So can I.
So can I. What do you think, Gabriela?
It's correct.
Okay. Now, take turns and ask one and one. Well, you start, Gabriela, with the first one. In Crisia, you agree. In the number 2, Crisia gives the information and Gabriela agrees. So one and one. Switch.
Okay. I like coffee.
I do too.
Christian, you started the second one.
Pardon. My friends play tennis.
So do I. Stephanie goes to school.
My does too. I will study another language.
I will too. They are eating tacos.
So are we. They should buy more things.
I should too. I went to the park yesterday.
So did I. I would like a sandwich.
I would too. I can dance very well.
She can too. They can ride a bike.
So can I.
Good job. Only the pronunciation, Christian, is can.
Can.
Exactly. Good job. Now let's go back and check the answer with the rest of the class.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, time's up. Let's check your answers. Number 1, Anna. I like coffee.
I like coffee. I so do. No, no, teacher, ya me confundí, quiero ver. I too.
I do too.
I do too, sorry.
I do too. Yes. It's similar to me too. So I like coffee, me too. Next one, Angel. My friends play tennis.
So, do I?
So do
So do I. So do I. Next one, Francisco. Stephanie goes school.
That sentence, we have a little question because we don't know if my does do or do too.
What is the auxiliary does for? For I, we, you, they, or for he, she, it?
For he, she, it.
For he, she, it. And what is Mike? I, we, you,
It's
they, or he, she?
is I am. It's do too.
What is Mike?
My
I,
I
we,
does too.
you, he, or
Is
she?
he?
he
He.
He.
Okay.
he
So do or does?
does
That's third
Okay.
person.
So does?
too. Thank you.
Exactly. No problem. Next one, Raul. I will study another language.
I will too.
Excellent. I will too. Next person, Nelson. They are eating tacos.
I will too. Sorry. They are.
They are eating tacos.
So are we.
So are we. Thank you.
So are we.
Next one, Rene. They should buy more things. Turn on your microphone, Rene.
Okay. Mm, ah, quiero ver. I will too.
I will. Do you have will in the sentence?
Oh, I told.
No. Okay. I should to.
I should too.
I should to. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
Should.
Next one, Angie. I went to the park yesterday.
I sería so didn't I.
So didn't or did?
Did. So did.
So did I. Okay, next one. Saul, I would like a sandwich.
I would too.
I would too.
I would too.
Okay, no would. The letter L is not pronounced. Only would.
Would.
I would too.
I would too.
Excellent. Helen, I can dance very well. Very well. So she
Chicken too.
can too. Good. Next one. Daisy. They can ride a bike.
So can I?
So can I. Good job. So this is how you express agreement. And remember that if you don't do it, the opposite. Really? I don't. Yeah.
Teacher,
Or really? I won't. Really? I shouldn't. Really? I didn't. Really? I can't. Etc. Diana?
I have a question.
Mhm.
Can you repeat, explain why in one sentences the auxiliary use do, in other sentences, for example, the sentence in four, the first sentence, we use will to and I shall to. When
Okay.
use the verb in this case, because this verb is in verb in past
Is this a verb or auxiliary?
auxiliary. No,
Okay. Yes,
I will.
auxiliary.
Yes,
Will is
in the
auxiliary.
past.
So to express agreement, we need auxiliaries. So you need to check if in the sentence you have auxiliary.
Yes.
The only tenses where you cannot use auxiliaries is in simple present and simple past. In simple present and simple past, in the sentence you're
Yes.
not going to find auxiliary. But in the rest of tenses, you find auxiliary. So let's see, number one. What is it? Present, past, future? What is it?
Is present, simple present.
Simple present. So in simple present, no auxiliary. You see, only I like coffee, no auxiliary. So
Yes.
we need to use the auxiliary in the present. What is the auxiliary in the present?
Do.
Do or
Does.
does. It depends on the subject. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And in the six,
Okay.
we
Wait.
use
Wait.
should.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
One by one. Number two. What is it? Present, past, future, or what?
Present.
Do you have an
My friends
auxiliary?
placed. No.
No auxiliary. So it's in the present. We need the auxiliary in the present. Yes? Number
Yes.
three. Do you have an auxiliary?
No.
No.
We use auxiliary.
We use the auxiliary in the present because the sentence is in the present. Number four. Do you have an auxiliary?
Yes.
What is the auxiliary?
Will.
Will. So you need to use the same auxiliary. Will.
Okay.
Number five. Do you have auxiliary?
No.
Mm,
We no auxiliary.
Verb to be.
the verb to be.
Ah.
They are eating. Eating is the verb. Are is the auxiliary. So you need to use the verb
Yes.
be. If you
Okay,
have the
I
verb be,
understand auxiliaries do, does, did, will, and
exactly.
like this case is a verb to be.
If you have the verb be, use the verb be.
Okay.
Number six, do you have an auxiliary?
Show, but no, I think no, or
An
show.
auxiliary, should. Should. So you use?
Should.
Should. In the next one, I went to the park. Auxiliary or no auxiliary?
No.
No auxiliary, but the sentence is in the present or in the past?
I went to the in the past.
In the past. So you need the auxiliary in the past. Next, auxiliary or no auxiliary?
Would.
Would. So you use would.
Would.
Number nine, auxiliary or modal?
Can.
Can. So you use can.
Can.
Number
Okay.
10,
Can again.
can. So you use can. Yes?
So
Okay.
no, yes, I saw them all.
Okay, another question, guys? Daisy?
No, teacher, any question?
Okay, good job. So now let's practice, but speaking. Yes? You will work in pairs and you will tell your classmates some ideas. And your classmate has to agree or disagree. For example, imagine that I'm working with Raul and I tell Raul, this is going to be speaking, but I will type it. I will type the example. You will be only speaking. I repeat. So imagine that I tell Raul, hey, Raul, I go to the beach every weekend. What about you?
I do too.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So if
Yes, I do.
he...
Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do.
No. I do too is correct.
I do too.
Yes, here you're not going to say your yes or no. This is only
No,
to say I do too or so
do
do I.
too.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
So,
so do I.
or so do I. That could
So
be
do I.
another option. Yes?
Yeah.
But if you don't go, how do you say it?
I don't.
Exactly. You can use the expression, really?
Really,
I
I don't.
don't.
Yes, I don't.
Yes? I go to the beach every weekend. What about you? Really? I don't. I go to the beach once a year. Yes? So this is what I need. That you react, and if you don't do it, give more information. Give a reason. Yes? You need to
Okay.
give a reason. Let's see another person. Anna.
Yes, teacher.
I am a teacher. What about you?
I am an accountant.
Maybe. Or you can say,
I am not a teacher.
short form, I'm not. Really, I'm not.
Really, I'm not.
And then the extra information is?
I am an accountant.
Exactly. This is extra information. Yes, I am a teacher. What about you? Really? I'm not. I'm an accountant. Yes?
Yes.
Good. Next person. Catherine Alvarado. Mm, I live in San Salvador.
Really? I don't. I live in San Miguel.
Okay, good job. Really? I don't. The extra information? I live in San Miguel. Good. If you live in San Salvador, you have to say, really? So do I. Or I do too. Or maybe you can add more information. I do too. I live exactly near the Cuscatlan state. Yes? So let's get in pairs. Practice. This is only speaking, not writing. Only speaking. You can enter now.
Teacher, add me in the room 13. Thanks.
Okay.
My turn. I
Sorry for
will
interrupting. Remember that when you say, really, I don't, try to give more information, extra information.
really. I don't. I go to cinema maybe um every month, um, but not every weekend. And I I will I will go to the next Saturday. What about you?
Sorry, repeat.
Yes, I will go to the next weekend. What about you?
I go to... Es que no logro entender, no sé si soy yo, pero no le escucho bien.
Neither can I. And Fatima, can you repeat it?
Yes, and can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I will go to the beach this weekend.
I will go to the beach this weekend.
What
Okay. Really, I don't.
I don't or I won't.
I won't, sorry, I won't.
Extra information.
I maybe I will go to the beach next year. I am a student. And what about you?
I am too. I'm a student. I study in the university. I study communication. And
Hey.
I was sick uh, last month. And what about you?
You say I like tea. No.
Repeat it, Fatima.
Sorry, can you repeat me, please?
Repeat your idea. Fatima, repeat what you said.
Ah, um, I was sick the last month.
I was sick last month.
Last month, yes. What about you?
Helen, I was sick last month.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Really? I wasn't. I
Hello.
Hello.
My career is ¿cómo se dice? Technical maintenance aeronautical.
Oh, really?
Yes. And you, where do you, what is your college? Because I don't finish yet.
I studied in the EU is University of Salvador. I
Ah.
finished my career in accounting.
Mm,
Yes. In the last month, I graduated.
no, it's nice. I don't, I don't yet. I don't finish yet. And ¿cómo se dice? Then the next year I will finish.
Wow. Nice. You asked me? Oh,
¿Cómo? What?
I continued or you?
Yes, you continue.
Okay. I go to the park. I don't remember cómo se dice which.
Cada
Each
que
weekend.
each weekend. No, I don't. My park is not too nice, so I don't go. Quiero ver qué otra cosa. What else?
Okay, time's up. There are only two things to correct. Number one, Raúl, how do you pronounce this? I'm sorry?
Maintenance.
It is maintenance.
Maintenance. Okay, maintenance.
Exactly. For people that are
Maintenance.
studying how to fix airplanes, that is maintenance. Yes, maintenance. Next one, this is going to be for Francisco. if I tell you I go to Paris every week, and you answer, or you agree or disagree, no, I don't. This is not correct. How do you correct? Hey, I go to Paris every weekend. What about you? No, I don't.
I don't.
Uh-huh. It is really, I don't. No, no. Because
Really, I
no,
don't.
no is not an answer. Here you only express disagreement, no answers. Yes, really, I don't. My father is usually angry, so he doesn't let me go. Yes, good. Now turn on your cameras, please, because we are going to have a picture. And one little thing, tomorrow, no classes. Yes, tomorrow, no classes, because as you know, it is Death's Day, so no classes until Friday. Yes, but for those who entered late today, or for those who still have some doubts about this topic and the topic that we had yesterday about comparative and superlative, study. Yes, study, because the first test is coming. Yes, the first test is coming next week. So you can start reviewing. If you have questions, you can ask me so that you can get a good score. Yes? So the attendance, Raúl, Ángel, Angie, Jose, Nelson, Lopez, Francisco, William, Diana Hill, Ana, Catherine Alvarado, Sara, Helen, René, Daisy, Diana González, Catherine Carrillo, Saúl, Ubaldo, Sofía, Xiomara, Crisia, Stephanie, Gabriela, Fatima, Douglas, Susana, and Eliza. Thank you for being there. Oh, and Luis. Thank you for being there. I see you all tomorrow and have a good night. Bye, guys.
Tomorrow no.
Good night.
Oh, see you on
Teacher.
Friday.
Friday.
Tomorrow no.
Right, tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Good night.